What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're gonna be doing a Kelly Oubre Warriors rebuild after, unfortunately, Klay Thompson has tore his Achilles, is gonna be out for the season in a workout, man. Super unfortunate news. Prayers to Klay Thompson, and that's why we're doing this rebuild today. After the Warriors traded for Kelly Oubre and the Thunder got themselves another first-round pick. I quickly want to say, when I grow up, I want to be like Sam Presti because the man is playing 2K in real-life NBA, and it's kind of insane. All seriousness, though, I think this was a good move by the Warriors. I mean, you're going to have Steph and Draymond Green still, so I feel like you should still be able to compete. And Kelly Oubre is definitely no slouch. I don't know if he'll bring the same production as Klay Thompson, but he's still a good player. So you maybe play Wiggins at the 2, Steph at the 1, obviously Oubre at the 3, Pascal or Draymond at the 4, and then obviously you have James Wiseman come out of the draft. So I'm super excited to see how this is going to work today. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's do this Warriors rebuild. Trade was basically the Warriors absorbed Kelly Oubre in their $17 million trade exception, while the Thunder got a protected pick, which it's actually like, I think like top 20 protected or something like that. And if it doesn't, I don't remember what it exactly was, but if like the pick falls in the top 20, then the pick conveys into 2 second round picks. I don't remember exactly. It's not that important, but this is what our roster looks like now. So obviously you got Kelly Oubre here. Klay Thompson again is going to be out for the season, so he's not going to be playing for the Warriors. James Wiseman from the draft. Let's go look at the starting 5 real quick, because for this first season, I don't think I'm going to do much of anything. So yeah, we're going to play Wiggins at the 2, which only makes sense to me. So you have Steph, Wiggins, Oubre, Draymond, and Wiseman. So I feel like this is probably what the starting 5 is going to look like. Wiseman's going to have to step up a little bit more than he was initially supposed to, because obviously Klay and Steph would have carried this team on their backs with the Splash, them being the Splash Brothers and all. But unfortunately, Klay Thompson's going to miss the year. So Marquise Chris, I don't think is on this team anymore, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously, we're kind of in a weird time in 2K where we're not really in the offseason right now. So I just kind of want to simulate this first season with the roster we have right now, and I just kind of want to see how things go. It'll be interesting to see whether the Warriors decide to keep Kelly Oubre after the season, because obviously he's only on a 1-year deal. There's a lot that could happen with the Warriors in this season, so we'll have to just kind of see how it pans out. But let's simulate this first season, and let's see how we do. So in the very first season, without us making any moves at all, we end up finishing as a 7th seed in the West. Giannis is your MVP. LaMelo rookie year on the Charlotte Hornets. So cool to see all the rookies with their face scans on 2K. I'm really shocked that 2K decided to put all the rookies in. Like, I was not expecting that right away. They did it pretty fast, and I'm very proud of them. I mean, you got to commend 2K for that. Steve Nash, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year goes to Cody Toole. All-NBA first team. I'm sure we might have Steph here somewhere. Yes, he makes All-NBA second team. And that's about it. I'm definitely curious to see how our team did in general, but we are the 7th seed in the West, so it is cool that we at least made the playoffs. But when we go look at the player stats, we have Stephen Curry with 30 points. Andrew Wiggins averaged 19, which is nice. Definitely like that. So 33% from the field. Eric Pascal shot 35%. Oubre shot 37%, which is nice. And then Wiseman with 11 and 8. Definitely hope he can improve next year. Only shot 23%. Marquise Chris, Damian Lee, Draymond Green, 6. Kind of on the decline, man. I'm definitely worried about Draymond Green this year, possibly declining for the Warriors, but we'll have to see how that pans out. Lou, Paul George, Kawhi, Marcus Morris, and Montrezl Harrell in the playoffs here, and Luke Kennard, not to mention. Let's simulate current round, and let's see if we can even compete with the Clippers. And we did push them to 6 games, but unfortunately, we do lose at the end of the day. But when we go look at the playoff stats, we did have Steph averaging 26, 17 from Wiggins, and 15 from Kelly Oubre. So very nice stuff. Let's see who wins the championship, and then we can get straight into the offseason where we'll have a healthy Klay Thompson. And we'll probably get into trading Wiggins and Draymond for sure this offseason, as Jason Tatum is your Finals MVP for the Boston Celtics. Did a lottery pick via the Minnesota Timberwolves from the D'Angelo Russell trade, obviously. So let's see if we get lucky here, and we do end up with the number 11 pick, which is actually really nice. So with the 11th pick, and the Blazers have the number 1, which is interesting. But with the 11th pick, man, I don't think we should be drafting here. I think for sure that where we're at now, that we're going to get a healthy Klay Thompson back. Hopefully he comes back and he's fine, nothing wrong with him, and he'll be okay. So if we get him back, oh, I like how they have Mike Brown in this game as well. I don't know if they've ever had Mike Brown. I knew Ron Adams always been in, but Mike Brown in the game is definitely a W. Let's go to the draft, and let's make a draft night trade. So who do we still have under contract? So we have Klay is back. He is off his injury, so he'll be back for us. Wiggins definitely had a decent season for us, but you know, I might trade him here because I'm going to start Oubre at the 3. And then we're gonna have Wiseman continue to start at the center for us, and Eric Pascal could maybe step into that 4. He could keep coming off the bench. We're gonna make a decision here, man. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to find a draft night trade that works for us and let's see if I can get an all-star here. Now, I don't think Toronto would do this in a million years, but just for the fun of it, I kind of want to get Pascal Siakam to Golden State if we can. So I'm going to be offering Wiggins in this 11 pick for Siakam, and they don't agree to that. Okay, so that's fair. I honestly didn't expect them to, but we do have some young players down here like Nico Mannion. Let's see how much it's going to take for them to take this trade. Do I have to throw another first here, and would they take it? And we got Pascal Siakam for Andrew Wiggins, and we also kept Draymond Green, which is kind of a W, honestly. So Siakam's gonna be playing the power forward spot. Klay Thompson's gonna be healthy. We're gonna re-sign Kelly Oubre, hopefully, and this team's gonna look pretty interesting next year. So let's go to player options real quick now that we trade the draft pick. Jordan Poole, Kevon Looney. Let's go to qualifying offers, Damian Lee. And then hopefully, like I said, we can re-sign Kelly Oubre. I imagine we're going to be able to, and we may not be able to, man. That is unfortunate. Ooh, I'm going to need him, though, because he's the title of the video, bro. Is he out here still? Let me see how much he's asking for. I don't know if there's any chance I'll be able to offer him a contract. Yeah, it's going to say we don't have any chance of offering him a contract, which might be the case in real life. But unfortunately, he's the title of the video, so I kind of want him back on the team. So worst case scenario, I'll trade Draymond Green to free up the money, but I hate to do it like this, but I really want Kelly Oubre back because he is the title of the video. So I'm going to dump Draymond Green to the Hornets for this first round pick, I guess. I don't know why Charlotte would give me a first round pick, but I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to get Kelly Oubre back, and we'll be all set and ready to go for this next season. We're going to need some bench pieces as well. But I'm going to assume it's not going to it's definitely still not going to let me sign Kelly Oubre, I assume, right? I figured we'd have his bird rights, but unfortunately it does not give them to me. I don't know if the Warriors would have his bird rights in real life, but I'm gonna get him regardless because he is the title of the video. DeMarcus Cousins, a 3-year deal off the bench. He can come back to Golden State, and he's only asking for $3 million, so definitely gonna take that. So DeMarcus Cousins, welcome back to the Warriors, and I think that's about the only thing we can do other than getting Kelly Oubre back. That's literally about the only thing we can do. So once we get Kelly Oubre back on the roster, we're gonna look at this roster as a whole and see how it looks. This is what our rotation is going to look like for season number 2. It's actually kind of scary looking. Steph, Klay Thompson's back. He's down to an 86 overall, coming back from injury, which is fair. Kelly Oubre at the 3 because it's the title of the video. Siakam at the 4. Wiseman at the 5. Pascal, Jordan Poole, DeMarcus Cousins, and Kai Bowman. So yeah, the bench isn't terrible at all. I think we're about to have ourselves a really good season. When we look at the proficiency real quick, we are going to have a 4.5 at balance, which is awesome. And I will definitely leave it at balance for the season. So let's see how the starting 5 is going to do. We only were the 7th seed the first season. I imagine we're going to top that with a healthy Klay back and Siakam joining us. So hopefully, guys, this season just goes exceptionally well. So at the end of season number 2, we're the 5th seed in the West. I'm used to 2K showing us the records at the bottom right, and I didn't see it. But Giannis is MVP on the Bucks. Cade Cunningham's going to be your rookie of the year on the Thunder, so that definitely something that could happen, obviously. Dinwiddie, 6th man. Ice defensive player. De'Aaron Fox, most improved. And Steve Nash, coach of the year. Andrew Truman's your executive of the year. All-NBA first team here, we have Kyrie, Trae Young, Giannis, AD, Jokic. Let's go to the All-NBA second team. I assume Steph makes one of these. Steph does not even make a single All-NBA team, probably because there was a lot of scorers on the roster. We are the 5th seed in the West, and we only went 46 and 36, which I'm a little shocked by because I thought we put together a fantastic roster. But 20 and 10 from Steph, 17 from Klay, 15 from Siakam, 14 from Pascal, 14 from Wiseman, 11 from Oubre, 10 from Poole, 8, 4, and Evan Turner even chipped in with 0.7. So, I mean, are we going to lose in the first round again? Because we're only the 5th seed in the West, so I don't think we are as scary as I thought we were going to be. Let's go game 1 here. We do win game 1. Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 goes to them. We're up 3-1 though, and can we beat them in 6 games? And no, it's going to a game 7 back to Denver where the altitude is gonna be a problem. Can we finish the Nuggets here in 7, or are we just going to lose in the first round again? And yeah, we lose in the first round again, which is absolutely shocking, to be honest. I thought we put together a really good roster, but we get bounced in the first round as the Toronto Raptors, of all teams, who just traded Pascal Siakam, which you could argue is probably one of their best players right now. They won the championship. Okay, so wow, they flipped Siakam and got a championship. Kudos to them. I guess Wiggins is out there averaging 30, I assume. So, what do I do after a season like that? I'm not totally sure. I feel like 2K21 next gen sims have been a little out of pocket. They're kind of weird, bro, because I've had some really good teams and they just do terrible. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know, man. I'm not really sure how I feel about 2K sim. I guess I'm gonna get rid of Cousins. Not that he did anything. I'm just gonna assume maybe I just had way too many players that wanted the ball in their hands. I don't know. I don't know if Cousins is even like that anymore, but I'm just going to trade him for like Trey Lyles, I guess. We're going to get a backup power forward. Let's go to player options. I'm going to skip the draft, and we're going to have Wiseman and Jordan Poole joining us. We're going to have Kai Bowman and Eric Paschall. We're going to try to bring those two back. And then for free agency, do we have any crazy important free agents? Steph Curry is a free agent. Of course, we don't want to lose Stephen Curry, so I'm going to offer him a massive contract. He is 34, though, so that is going to be a little odd, but I'm going to offer anyway. And then we're going to offer Kai Bowman a contract. I don't really want to pay Eric Paschall the money he's asking for that much, but we'll see how that goes. And we're going to get Steph back and Kai Bowman back. And then Paschall wants 27 million, which is, ooh, it's definitely out there, but let me see what the roster is looking like. So Kai Bowman, Jordan Poole, Oubre, Siakam, Lyles, and James Wiseman. So Wiseman's developing. He's up to an 87 overall. Maybe we don't really need Lyles if we're going to get Paschall back. So, or I could do a sign and trade with Eric Paschall. Maybe. I don't know if I really want to, though. He does get an offer from the Celtics, man. Oh man, I can't imagine what the luxury tax right now is for us, bro. We're paying a lot of money. If I traded Eric Paschall, I'm just curious what would pop up. We can get John Collins off the bench. Wow, that would be kind of insane, right? There's OG Anunoby. John Collins is just like a no-brainer, I think. I think I'm going to do this trade. We're going to get John Collins, and we're also going to be getting Udoka Azubuike, who was traded or who was signed to or drafted by the Jazz. And then I'm going to also, I think, trade Siakam since we just got John Collins. And we can get De'Aaron Fox off the bench. Bro, this team is just going to be weird looking. Kristaps Porzingis, we can get Porzingis as well. Ooh, imagine Porzingis, Steph, and Klay. Be like the Splash Twins. I don't know, trio, threesome. I don't know. I'm going to do this trade. I'm going to get... We do have James Wiseman, but I mean, do you pass on that? I'm going to get Porzingis, I guess. This team is definitely weird looking now. I'm not going to lie. But we did not do good in the playoffs, so I'm going to sign Norman Powell as well. So, I mean, I just kind of went all out this season. We got, I think there might be too much talent on this roster, to be honest with you. But regardless, this is what we got. Klay Thompson keeps going down in overall. Wiseman, Collins, Porzingis. This is just kind of weird looking now. But you know what? We're going to roll with it. Let's keep simulating, and hopefully in season number 3, we can win over 50 games. At the end of season number 3, we finally get the season we've been waiting for. Stephen Curry is your MVP at the age of 35 now. Yeah, he's 35 years old. First seed in the West, 30, shooting 50, 40, 90, man, at the age of 35. Absolutely insane. Fultz is on the Thunder. Isaac, I'm not even going to pretend to try to announce that name. And yeah, we had a really good season, obviously. Steph, All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. LaMelo Ball making it for the Hornets. Definitely representing for them. First seed in the West, man. 57 and 25. We definitely put together a team I probably shouldn't even have, man. I mean, I feel like the only reason I was able to put together this team is because I kind of forced Oubre back to the Warriors, and we just have so much money. I mean, if we look at our salary cap table right now, I mean, let me look at this for a second. This team has got to be... Yeah, we are literally draining in cap, man. Like, we're paying 3 max contract, 4. I mean, bro, this is just... It's kind of out there, but it's all good in the hood, man. This is just a fantasy style rebuild today anyway. But AD, LeBron James, no longer on the Lakers. So I think we should take care of business here as we do beat them in 5 games. So we finally get past the first round, if nothing else. Kyra Lewis Jr., Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Ingram, Zion, Hayes, Terry Rozier, and Eric Bledsoe. So Eric Bledsoe and Terry Rozier are now teammates. Anybody remember the infamous interview with Bledsoe saying, I don't even know, I'm not going to repeat the word because I can't on YouTube, but I don't even know who that is. Remember that, guys? I'm sure you guys do. And we are up 2-1, 3-1, and we beat them in 5. Yes, we do. And wait, did I even show the stats? I mean, I probably did. I just didn't really look. So yeah. A lot of stats, a lot of numbers going all around. It looks like Steph decided to erupt this season regardless of how many scores were around him. But we're in the Western Conference Finals, and we are playing the 6th-seeded Sacramento Kings. We got De'Aaron Fox. Looks, ooh, Buddy Hield's still on the Kings. Kennedy, Chandler, Garuba, Marvin Bagley, Clint Capella, Halliburton still on the Kings as well. Definitely a W by the Kings drafting him. But I think we should be able to get past them pretty easily, and we sweep them in 4 games. And now we're playing the Miami Heat. Chris Dunn, Harrow, KD's on Miami. Okay, and bam. I think we should be able to beat this team, and we beat them in 5 games. So that is how the video is going to end. We go 57-25, and we get Steph a ring, and he finally gets Finals MVP. That's definitely been a knock on him throughout his career. But boom, guys, this was the final roster we put together. Absolute God Squad today. This definitely will never happen again, but I had a lot of fun regardless, man. Let me know what you guys think about Klay Thompson being out for the season, and you guys think that Kelly Oubre can replace him a little bit. I think he'll do just fine. He's obviously not going to bring the same impact that Klay does, but he's not a bad replacement either for a team that looks like they're going to compete for a playoff spot and maybe even contend in the West. But that's going to be it for me, guys, today. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.